Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from Group 3. My name is Maura, Jasmine.
And my name is Fathir. Raihan.
My name is Irfandy Aziz.
I am Bunga Nuraeni.
We want to tell you about
Sorry, Sleeping Beauty. See you.
Bye bye.
Long ago in France, there lived a king and queen. More than anything, they longed for a child. At last, to their great happiness, the queen gave birth to a little girl. All the bells in the land were rung with joy. The king and queen invited all the fairies in the kingdom to the naming party for the baby. Plates and silverware of pure gold were set with care before each guest. But one fairy, Maleficent, who had left 50 years before and had not been seen in all that time, showed up at the door. Quickly, the king and queen found a place setting for the new guest. But alas, the plate and the silverware were not of pure gold. This made to all very angry. I declare before all of you, Maleficent called out. This is child on her 16 years old birthday shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die. On her 16th birthday, she said, when the princess pricks her finger on the spinning wheel, instead of dying, she will fall asleep for 100 years. 100 years, said the queen. After our daughter anywhere near a spinning wheel, he also ordered the fairy Merryweather along with 2 other fairies.
One day, Aurora came to home the cottage to find her 3 aunt preparing for a party. What's going on? She said. Tonight we will celebrate your 60th birthday, said Flora. It is, said Aurora. That means tomorrow I go back to the castle. Yes, said Merryweather. We have kept you safe from that spinning wheel for 60 years. Soon it will be time for you to take up your royal life as a princess. And the first thing you will be to get married, said Fauna. Married already? Said Aurora. Do you know who I am supposed to marry? But there are none left in the land, everyone knows that. Well, you see, said Aurora, rubbing hands together. I have this friend, she needs a spinning wheel in the worst way. Aurora looked directly at the stranger. It is a matter of life or death. Not far from her life, an old woman who spun beyond her life. When the elders come to burn out the spinning wheels, she could not bear to let go of her beloved spinning wheel since it had.
Not far from here lives an old woman who spun yarn all her life. When the orders came to burn all the spinning wheels, she could not bear to let go of her beloved spinning wheel since it had been in her family for many years. She came to me, he said, pointing down the road. As I am a princess from the next kingdom, she begged me to let her store it away safely, so I put in the attic room of my castle tower, when no one ever goes until the 16th year had passed. Would you take me to your castle's tower? Said Aurora. I shouldn't, said the prince. Then after moments he said, but I will. She stepped on his carriage, so soon they were at the tower and they both stepped out. The prince said, this is not for you, friend, is it? Aurora turned and went up the tower stair to the fairyland state. Onto an old dusty fluffy blanket that lay on the attic floor and fell into the deep sleep. A moment later, All the other in the castle, servant and royal alike, fell asleep too. And so did the prince, who was still waiting for her outside the tower with a house torn and vines. Her sprung up wrapped around the castle so thick that so human or beast could pass through.
For 1,000 years, Aura and the others slept. After 1,000 years had passed, Aura blinked her eyes awake. Then all the others in the castle also awoke. Everyone started to do what they had been doing when they had fallen asleep 1,000 years before. The thorn and vines around the castle melted away. Aura stepped down the tower stairs to find the prince. Together, they stepped into the prince's carriage. Down the road to the market square, they discovered a whole new world. Bicycles and streetcars, cameras and streetlights, such marvel to behold. Perhaps best of all, they learned that in this strange new time, it was quite alright for young women and men to get to know each other, if that's what they want to do, and even perhaps to fall in love. As Aura and the prince took each other a hand to explore this wonderful new world together, that is exactly what they want to do.